Hello and welcome to another video from talltechtales.com. Today we're going to take a little look at the Scrivener 3 beta and how you can install that on your Chromebook. For this exercise we're going to use Crossover again, just like we did for Scrivener 2. And Crossover in this case does actually not have a built-in script for the beta version, and we can check that simply by typing in Scrivener. There's nothing else than what we already installed last time, so there's no Scrivener 3 beta. So what we'll end up doing is using this install unlisted application option right here, and that means that we have to go and download the installation file first before we can do that. And I've already done that, but I'm going to show you where it is, and it's going to be on the Scrivener website. And of course, here's all the information about the new version. It's interesting reading, and you can see a little bit about the new user interface. But to get the beta, you have to go to the forum. So if you go to the very top of the screen and go to Community and Forum, we'll dig in a little bit in the forum here, Scrivener for Windows, and beta testing right here. Then we'll go down to the announcement sections, and here's the thread that we're looking for. This includes the download for the beta version, and here's the links right here. And what we're looking for is a 32-bit version. The 64-bit will not work on Chromebook. So we'll download this. Like I said, I've already done that. So when you click on this on your Chromebook, it will download it to your downloads directory, and that's where we'll find it from Crossover. Let's go back to Crossover, and you'll find the installer. You click select installer and just double check it's in your download folder or wherever it is you may save your downloads, and then let's go look for it. Here we go, Scrivener installer, and this right here, that's the current beta version 2.9.12. so we'll click install, and then what's going to happen here is just like with the Scrivener demo we did a few weeks ago, it's going to install the application and get it all ready for us to use. And this will take a few minutes, so I'll be popping in and out to speed up the video here, but don't be surprised if the actual installation that you do takes longer than what you see in this video. And here we go. Here's the first pop-up getting ready for the beta installation, and just like with the Scrivener 2 installation we did a few weeks ago, the only thing you really got to do here is to click through the prompts. So we'll click next. We'll accept the agreement. You can read it if you like. And this is fine. We can leave that as default. And then we'll click next again. And then we'll wait for the installation to finish. And this will take a few minutes, so I'm going to skip ahead here towards the very end, and then we'll pick up there. And here we go. The installation has been completed. And now the temptation here is, of course, to just hit launch and go for it. And you certainly can. But there is actually one other component we want to install here. If you start it right now, what you'll notice real quick is that there's some fonts missing that you're used to seeing on a Windows platform. So what we're going to do is install those first. So instead of launching Scrivener 3 the beta, we're going to manage it. And if you go to this little cog over here, on the top right, there's an install component option. And there's all kinds of stuff in here that you can install that will help certain apps work better with Crossover. And in the case of Scrivener, Core Fonts is one of those. So just search for that and click install. And it will go through kind of the same process that we just did with Scrivener. And if you install the regular version of Scrivener, you'll recognize some of these prompts. And here we go. The installation of the core fonts is complete. So we'll click done, and we'll step back out to the main Crossover screen. and this is where we'll run it. So we'll go ahead and launch Scrivener. And I should add here that the first time you do this, it can take a few minutes for this to pop up, but sometimes it doesn't. So here we go. So we'll click OK, and the beta prompt that you just saw was just a notification of when the beta expires. With the Scrivener 3 beta, when you get to the end of the beta, you have to uninstall this version and reinstall the new beta if there is one. So here you can just hit next. What I'm going to do is choose the backup folder, and this is just the backup for your documents. I already have a folder I've kind of set up from before, and then just click next. You can take the tutorial if you like, or just start using Scrivener. I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to open a new project here to show you how that works. So we'll do fiction, we'll do novel. Actually, why don't we do a short story? I'm just going to type in test here. And really, this is where one thing that you want to keep in mind here too is to save your project where you can find it. I synchronize with Dropbox, so you always want to save it where it picks it up so you can sync with your computer. But for this test, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to create a new test short story, and we'll create. And here we go. Here's Scrivener 3, the beta, the Windows beta, running on Chromebook. And that's all you do. And if you go on back and look here, some of the fonts we installed, like Times New Roman, right here. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you found this useful. And if you find any other components that might be useful to install with this, just give me a shout. Add a comment to this video, let me know, and I'll make sure to point it out in the blog post that's going to go with this as well. So anyway, that was Scrivener 3 beta on your Chromebook. The TallTechTales.com website has a lot of other articles about writing and Scrivener in particular, and how you can use Scrivener on other platforms and on the go and things like that. And of course, I'm going to be loading more videos onto this channel as well as we go. So we'll see you next time.